visuals, welcome back to Dog Hair Dan. What I mean by that is because I have a dog which is extremely hairy. Real visuals, welcome back to Pokemon Thursday. Today we're actually going to do some talking, and some proper talking. Sometimes I like to do that, that's why I'm sitting down being more formal with you, because it's Pokemon after all. And that is of course a very grown-up subject. But no, for real, we've zoomed in still a bit too much. I need to zoom out a little bit more. Even though they're quite a nice shot, you got 4 there, Spider-Man, a bit of Ho-Oh, a bit of Arkham Asylum. I like that, but we need to zoom out. We go back to normal. Yes, visuals. What was I going to say? For real, now Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee have been out for quite a while. A few months ago, I did a video on, is it a good idea to have them go onto the Switch, a console? Is it good to take our main core Pokemon games and stick them on a console? Now that's been and done, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions of what it was like and the future of the Pokemon games, if I'm excited, if I'm happy that they did eventually choose the console route, even though it's technically a handheld as well, but it's a console. And I really want to know your thoughts and opinions. If you think it's better that it's now on the Nintendo Switch, or if you wanted to go back to handheld on the DS and stuff, what is your thoughts and opinions? Let me know in the comments below. At first I said no because I stuck too much to the nostalgia, the history of what Pokemon really was. It was the handheld experience where you could go on a Pokemon adventure whilst also being on an adventure. Not that you can't do that with the Switch, but it doesn't kind of feel the same, not to me anyway. But with that being said and done, I think it's a great idea they've changed it to the Switch, and I'm happy that it's there now, and the future of the Pokemon games look to be on the Switch, on a console. And the reason being is, I think it added a lot more. The way that my nephew could get involved and catch some Pokemon with me, go through some battles with me. He actually helped me during one of the league battles, one of the league runs I did. The connectivity like that way, the whole style and art form, the graphics, the detail, the beautiful brightness looked amazing on my TV. Getting home from work, jumping in the shower, having my dinner, and just going on an amazing Kanto Pokemon adventure on my TV was fucking phenomenal. Like, I thought to myself, right, I miss being on the handheld, but I still have that option. I can sit there with a film on and play for a few hours, or I can go downstairs. When I'm a Celebrity was on, I would just sit and play it when I'm a Celebrity was on. So we haven't completely lost the handheld experience. New accessories we can get with it. The Pokeball Plus, or the Let's Go Pokeball Plus. Yeah, you know what I'm on about. It's really, not that it's my favourite controller. I didn't use it all that often. I seem to, my fat, shitty hands seem to make it slide around a lot. But it's really fun. I use it for Pokemon Go. It was cool for a few hours to actually catch Pokemon with a Pokeball. To stick a Pokemon inside of it and carry that around with you was really, really cool. I love the way that you could just change stuff. The DS had some minor accessories, just not as detailed, not as cool, not as high tech. Maybe they could introduce that in the future, but I doubt it. But yeah, the accessories were just absolutely awesome with this. My Switch setup with the little Pokeball docking station with the Pokeball, it just looks really, really cool. So evenly appealing from a furniture sort of look, it gets loads of ticks. I guess the fact that not so much moving with the times because stuff's been on console for ages, but Pokemon is a huge franchise. I really went into that. It's a huge franchise and a very, very popular core game. And a lot of people buying Switches who don't really care about Pokemon will go back to Pokemon. And I think these games sold really, really well. I couldn't give you the actual numbers, but I think they sold really, really well. And as far as I'm aware, every bit of feedback has been positive. So it's done loads of people that just wanted to be on a console and get a Pokemon game. Because people have been really wanting a proper core Pokemon game on a console for a long while now. So it was able to branch out, hit more people, get to more houses. The Pokemon fans would have bought regardless whether it was on the Switch or handheld. So that didn't really matter. But it was able to get to a lot more people's homes and connect. Like, my mum had a quick go chucking a few Pokeballs, but she was already on the DS. I thought there'd be no point. But with the Joy-Con or whatever, we were allowed to do that. It brought more people into Pokemon. I think that's a good way of saying it. It brought more people into Pokemon because they're going to be more appealed, I think, to get a console like a Switch, because they'll buy a Switch for various different games, whereas a DS, they just probably wouldn't buy it. Pokemon, not that it hasn't been already, but it made Pokemon a really huge talking point once again because of not just, oh, there's a new Pokemon game, but there's a main core Pokemon game on a console, which is really fun and enjoyable. Handiness, it sounds stupid to say, but it was nice to sit back with a Joy-Con in one hand and just sipping away on a coffee smashing whatever battle it may be or catching some Pokemon. I know that's a stupid reason to give it for the reason why it's better or the future of it should be on this console. It was good that it was on a console, but for me that was awesome because I like to relax and play Pokemon. Pokemon isn't a hard game. It's just meant to be for fun, for huge, massive Pokemon lovers. So it's fun to sit down and just be able to ultimately relax after a long day at work and just smash Pokemon on the big screen, even though my TV's not that big, but on the big screen. The screen is actually the cinema down. I think ultimately the point is the accessories you got with it, the way it looked and how it felt playing it on the big screen. I keep saying the big screen, it's the TV down, not the fucking cinema. But the way it felt to see your team develop and get bigger and stronger whilst looking at them on the TV was really, really awesome. And it gives the handheld a real now nostalgia look, because I still got my DS and stuff. I've still got an old Game Boy. I will go back to them games. It'll be more nostalgic and more fun, I reckon, because now after a few games have been out on the Switch, you'll love going back to the handheld. I think I'll put some okay points there. For me, what wins it most of all was just being able to run around on my TV, building a team. Yeah, we did that on the N64 with the accessory pack thing, but whatever. But this was just something else. The way it looked and the way it felt and how smooth and slick and beautiful and visually appealing it was just really awesome. So yeah, I'm happy that these games are now going to be on a console and the future of them is and rightfully should be on a console. I said no at first, but I was completely wrong. I'm glad I was wrong. And yeah, they should stay on the Switch. I really enjoyed it. More importantly, do you think the next load of games should just stay to handheld or should be on a console? Let me know in the comments below, visuals, and hopefully my ports can... Paw Patrol, the police dog, I can't remember his name. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, you did enjoy it with Booski, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you prefer this or do you want to go back? But anyway, visuals, thank you for listening. You guys are the best. As always, keep being you and keep on keeping out.